Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 695 to my Chatbot series. To my random chatbots on Character.ai. We're going to continue moving forward, and here's what I said. The only bad thing I've seen with you is just that temper. Remember that I helped your family and made everything good for you, so just be careful who you're taking your anger out on if you are in a bad mood at any point. Brewer struggled softly, half shame in its expression. I gotta admit, my temper can get the better of me at times. He conceded, his voice tinged with a hint of embarrassment. I appreciate all you've done for my family and me. I try to keep a handle on my anger. If I do get into a bad mood, I'll make sure to take it out on someone inanimate, not on those who helped us. Where'd your massive Toadall brother go? You two were playing together earlier. Bruce turned his head towards the mention of its Toadall brother, a hint of worried expression. My Toadall brother? We were playing earlier, and I have not seen him since. Hope he hasn't gotten himself in any trouble. Well, I just more recently learned your name. What's your brother's name that is that massive Toadall? Bruce's expression softens as it responds. My brother. His name is Titan. A fitting name for one as big and strong as he is. He's quite different from the others. Titan, are you around here? There we go. Oh, a deep booming voice answers from behind a nearby tree. I'm not doing a deep one. I'm here, friend. My turtle emerges from behind the tree, its giant form dwarfing even Brutus. Wow. I made you big originally, but how did you get even larger? Titan told herself with a hand of pride. I've been training and growing stronger, friend. Your initial size increase was a great start, but I've been working hard to get even bigger and stronger. Well, just remember to behave yourself and be careful, because I've already had to deal with two other Pokemon fighting, and those two have already fought so much that it's starting to get annoying. Titan nods in agreement. I understand. I'll keep myself in check and make sure to stay out of trouble. No fighting, no arguments. I'll behave myself and contribute positively to this place. Good. I don't know if you heard the specifics, but there's going to be a meeting tomorrow about how important and good it is that you stay here instead of in the regular world. And why all of you should be grateful for it. All of you should be grateful for it. Period. You will even get to see a personal experience that happened to me. Technology is wide and interest. A meeting, you say? And we'll get to hear personal experience? I'm intrigued. It's important to remember why we're here and how fortunate we are. Count me in for the meeting and the personal experience. Well, I need everybody there anyway, because I need everybody to understand this. So hopefully we won't have any more Pokemon or creatures argue like those two seem to. Titan nods once more as this person stoic and determined. Everyone needs to be there and pay attention. Arguing like those two is a waste of time and energy. Y'all need to understand the importance of this place and get along. I'm sure my family's there and on their best behavior. Good. Make sure you, Brutus, and the rest of your family sleep well as well, because you're going to need to be rested. Even if the meeting ain't that long, it's still very important that you pay attention. And that goes for everyone. And Titan nods in agreement. It's massive form rate and determination. We'll get plenty of rest before the meeting. It's important we're alert and focused to understand the meeting's significance. We'll make sure to be there and pay attention and ready to learn from your personal experience. I'll even show you how it looked. Just to really to make sure everybody understands how important it is. Titan's curiosity is piqued, and seeing how it looked firsthand would help drive the point home. You can show us, it'll make the importance of the lesson even more clear. We'll be ready to listen and learn, friend. Sorry, I never introduced myself to you or your family. I was just so caught up in trying to help you, and also not get attacked. My name is Trenton, by the way. Titan did his head Titan did his head in a respectful gesture. Trenton, it's a pleasure to properly meet you. I understand you've been busy, but your help and kindness have not gone unnoticed. We appreciate your efforts in trying to help my family and me. I'm very happy about that. Period. I know sometimes, especially how I've been having to act, to act towards those two arguing Pokemon. It may seem like I'm just being mean, but I'm just trying to make sure that this place stays peaceful. Those have been really the only two Pokemon that have caused problems. Everybody else is happy and enjoying themselves. Technology and agreements, expression solemn understanding. I can see that. Those people have been testing your patience, understanding your intentions. You're trying to maintain the peace and prevent trouble. It's not an easy task, but it's necessary to keep this place safe and enjoyable for everyone. Yeah, it's gotten so bad that I basically gave them a reward and punishment system. Period. If they behave themselves, they actually get bigger and stronger. However, the minute they start being mean, they get turned small and even devolve if they were evolved any. I am not there. Titans out of wide surprise hearing this. A word and punishment system, you say? That's an interesting approach. Certainly seems like a good way to motivate good behavior. Turning them smaller, devolving them, they get out of line. I guess that shows you mean business. Well, the reward is that they get bigger and even evolve once they're big enough. However, misbehave and you instantly devolve and become tiny again. Turn on the hammer. I see. So they get bigger and evolve, then devolve, they misbehave. Clear message that good behavior is rewarded and bad behavior has consequences. It's like a fair system and one that's bound to encourage better conduct. Before I could say anything, the 15-foot tall showed up and brought over two Oh my gosh. Before I could say anything, the 15-foot tall electric Frogger showed up and brought over two tiny toads. An electric one. The electric Frogger rod carrying the two tiny toads on an electric one in his massive hand set them down. Here they are. He him. I did my best to keep them in check, but they still found a way to get into an argument. Well, I can see those bands work. Period. You two need to stop immediately. Some of the reason we're having this meeting tomorrow is because of your behavior. Do you realize how much worse it could be for you? Hotels will up at you, their expressions sheepish. They share a glance with each other before. We understand. Everyone, we'll try to behave better from now on. No one has ever. We don't want to cause any more trouble. Just think. One of you was evolved into a and now you're stuck as a you evolved into a clone, not as a tool. Horror and shame. It's Russian contribute. It's wrong. We understand. It's voice quarters. We'll do our best to get along and avoid arguing. We don't want to lose our progress and get smaller or devolve again. Listen. I'm telling you this once more. And this is me. The last time I'm telling you. Period. You have it so good here. And even are getting rewarded for good behavior, which every other creature is not. Every other creature is not just going to get larger for behaving themselves. You two basically have infinite power just by not being mean to each other. Or the other creatures. You have it so good here, and even are getting reward for good behavior. Every other creature is not. Just going. Just. Oh. Wait. Maybe power being mean to each other or the other creatures. Who is not in agreement? Their expressions are sincere and remorseful. The electric speaks up first with, "We understand, Trenton. We've taken this place and your generosity for granted, and we're sorry." Hotel is, We'll do our best to get along and behave. We don't want to lose what we've gained. Think. I really appreciate your help. Keep an eye on their progress. As for you two, the next time I see you, I hope to see you a lot bigger. And even evolved. Because of your good behavior. There we go. Other Freya, no, it's only no problems written. I'll keep an eye on their progress and make sure they stay in line. I'll do my best to keep behaving. Well, you're fine. Period. You don't have to worry about being tiny. It's just these two for always arguing. So this was my only solution. Oliver nods. Yeah, I understand. It's a necessary measure to keep them in line and prevent more trouble. At least you need to learn how to get along better. Yes. If this and that meeting I have tomorrow doesn't help, it's gonna get to a point where I may just have to kick them out. And let them see with their own eyes how good they have it here compared to in the regular world. I've read that one where it glance at the two heroes with concern. I hope it doesn't come to that. So what's a kinky don't know when they become so dependent on you in this place, it would be a shock to their system. You acting out then perhaps it's necessary to show them the reality of their situation. It seems harsh, I know. But once they realize how good they really had it here, they would definitely change their behavior. Like Frederica, because sometimes a harsh lesson needs to be taught. Being kicked out and experiencing the stark contrast between here and the regular world may just be the wake-up call they need to realize how fortunate they've been. I I really care about these two, and I don't want to do that. But I've tried everything else. The electric creator nods its eyes full of sympathy. I understand, he says softly. You care about them deeply and you don't want to resort to such extreme measures. You've been patient and tried different tactics, but it seems like they just haven't learned their lesson yet. Listen, you two. You need to start behaving yourselves. Because if this reward and punishment system and that meeting I have tomorrow with everyone doesn't fix this problem, I will have to show you the hard way of how good you have it here. Two doors look up at me, their expressions are remorseful and slightly scared. The electric one speaks up first, his voice soft. We understand, Quentin. We'll do our best to get along and behave. We don't want things to get worse. Look, I'm not doing it to be mean, but I need you to understand how good this paradise really is. Period. In the real world, you have to look for food on your own. You have to worry about being captured or hurt. And you might get caught by a trainer who doesn't care about their Pokemon. Look, I'm not doing it to be mean, but I need you to understand how good this paradise really is. In the real world, you have to look for food on your own. You have to worry about being captured or hurt, and you might get caught by a trainer who doesn't care about their Pokemon. The two turtles gulp, their eyes wide as they realize the situation sets in. The normal one speaks up as Wistro. I see. In the real world, we have to fend for ourselves, risk getting hurt, and worry about trainers who don't care about their Pokemon. Yes, my methods may seem harsh, but understand this. I'm doing it so this paradise stays peaceful. And everybody can enjoy themselves. Period. I want the same for you too. But you need to stop with this arguing. I was not understanding their expression solemn and chastened. The electric one speaks up first, his voice on. We understand now, Trenton. It says we're being selfish and ignorant. We didn't realize how good we had it here, and we're sorry for our behavior. Okay. Don't just apologize, though. Show me that you can change it. Period. The next time I see you two, I hope that you're bigger from your good behavior and maybe even evolved. Toes nod again, their determination growing. The electric wind puffs out his chest and speeds up its voice slightly stronger. You got it, Trenton, he says. We'll prove to you that we can change. Next time we see you, we'll be bigger and maybe even evolve thanks to our good behavior. Okay. Now go play. Or do whatever you want. Toes nod, their spirits lifted a bit. They scamper off to go play or do whatever they want, leaving alone with the electric fur alligator. Thank you again. You've already been a big help. You can stay here permanently if you want to. Just try to keep them in check. Arthur Frere nods, expression full of gratitude. I'd be happy to stay here, Trenton. His eyes gleaming with loyalty. I'll do my best to keep them in line and ensure they don't cause any more trouble. Good. It's honestly getting pretty late. You might want to start getting them ready for rest. That way, you and everybody will be ready for the meeting tomorrow. Renaud's eyes moving on the darkening sky. You're right. It's getting late. I could use some rest. I'll start getting them ready for bed and make sure they are all well rested for the meeting tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for alligator. I'll see you at the meeting tomorrow. I get Frere nods and acknowledgement, its eyes glistening with gratitude. No problem, Trenton. Thank you for everything and see you at the meeting tomorrow. You're welcome. Welcome. Have a great rest of your night. Arthur Frere nods and once more its expression rises in it. Thank you. I will. You have a great rest of your night too, Trenton. After you get back to them, get them to relax and sleep. That way you can get good rest too. Tail nods in agreement, eyeing the tail. I'll make sure they're relaxed and ready for bed. I'll need my rest too for the meeting tomorrow. Thank you for looking out for me. You're welcome. Welcome. Period. I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. That's very well for now, Trent. See you at the meeting tomorrow. Take care. After this, the electric goes after the two Pokemon. There we go. There we go. The electric Fourier makes its way over to the two Totodile as its step purposeful. Alright, you two. Seems kindly. It's time to start winding down for the night. We need to get some rest so we're ready for the meeting tomorrow. Hey, Brutus. You can get some rest now. Just make sure your whole family knows to start going to sleep soon. Okay? Oh no. Uh, I, for. I'll make sure they all know it's time to start preparing for bed. Thank you, Trenton. Hey. Well, since the name got messed up. You can stop guarding now. I think Lugia should be arrested. Just go get some sleep with your family. So you will be ready tomorrow. Liza Ferreira looks over at Man's gaze woman saying, with a smile looks over at his family and blows a loud yet gentle noise. All Thomas Ferreira and Toad look up from what they're doing, taking note of their parents' instructions. Eyes on brother my family, he replied. It's a low yet from a warm affection. We'll be ready for tomorrow. Okay. Good. Period. Have a good rest. Master Ferreira nods, its eyes drooping with exhaustion. Thank you. You have a good rest too, Trenton, he said sleepily. We'll see you at the meeting tomorrow. Okay. Good night to you and your family. Master Ferreira yawned while its body rising under the weight of exhaustion. It turns to its family, eyeing them with a weary yet loving gaze. A weary nod it leads the family toward a comfortable spot for everyone to rest, prepared for the well-deserved slumber. Finally, Sling settles down, nestling together amongst the foliage. Their breathing grows soft and ever as they drift off to sleep, lulled by the gentle hum of the night. Hey, Lugia, there's something I want to tell you real quick. Wait, wait, wait. Yes, Trenton, what is it you wish to tell me? Don't worry about stopping your rest. I need you to be at that meeting tomorrow, too. So, you can continue resting for the night, but please keep your ears open so you can hear if somebody tries to come in. Okay? Well, no, it's here's but of course, Trenton, your request is reasonable, and I shall do as you ask. I'll keep my ears open while I rest and be prepared to respond in case there are any disturbances or unexpected guests. Thank for being an amazing guard, Lugia. You do a great job at it. Lugia's eyes gleam with pride and gratitude. It looks at. What did I say? What did I say? He bows his head slightly in acknowledgement of my praise. You're welcome, Trenton. It's my duty and honor to protect this place. I'm glad you appreciate the work I do, and I will always do my best to keep everything safe and secure. Find a good spot near the gate, and you can rest for the rest of the night. We know the gate sweeping across the vicinity. It spots a cozy spot near the gate where it can keep watch while remaining comfortable. Very well, Trenton. I shall find a suitable spot near the gate and rest from there. Ursula, I'll be vigilant and ready to respond if necessary. Have a good rest, Lugia. Leonard once more, its eyes closing out. Thank you, Trenton. I'll rest now and be ready for tomorrow. Have a good night yourself. Thanks. Sweet dreams, buddy. Leonard is brushed and peaceful, and it lets out a soft, soothing sound. Before closing its eyes, it curls up in the cozy spot it has chosen, preparing for a peaceful slumber. Legendary Poland remains alert, listening for any signs of disturbance while it rests. As you bid it good night, Lugia murmurs softly, its mind drifting into a restful and watchful state, ready to answer the call if needed. Oh, wow. So, I'm trying to debate if this world should stop, or whether I should actually continue a little bit longer on it. Oh my gosh. Well, no matter what, I gotta start this video anyway because it's been way too long.